Alright, welcome back to 651 Customs. Today we're going to get the grill inserts painted, and we're going to get the dashboard recovered. I've already started on it, but I'll show you what I got real quick, and then we'll go from there. Alright, here's what I've got. Okay, so I went ahead, covered this whole thing in foam, as you can see. I started over here, started to shave off excess foam. So all I've done here is just take these cracks. This one, for example, I just kind of V-shaped it out with a utility knife. Then filled it with the foam. All the cracks have been filled. So and all the busted up, broken vinyl, I got as much of it off as I could. That was all the stuff that was really bad. Rest of it's pretty decent, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue trimming the foam off with this bread knife. Seems to work pretty good for foam removal, so I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, I've got the dash in the truck now, so it'll lay flat. I went ahead and applied some Bondo to it. It's going to take a lot to do what I'm trying to do here. I've never used Bondo, so this is really just me experimenting with stuff to see what happens. So we'll just see how it turns out. I'm going to cover it in leather anyway, so as long as I can get a flat surface and I can have something to glue the fake leather onto, it'll look good. So alright, just doing a little Bondo work here. I've never Bondoed before, so as you can tell, it looks horrible. I did not get all the loose foam off of this thing. I guess I could have vacuumed it maybe, but it'll be okay. I'm just gonna sand it all out, and hopefully it turns out like something. Still a lot of Bondo work left to do over here, but like I said, as long as we can get a nice flat surface going, we'll have something left to glue the new leather down to. Should be able to stretch it around the back and maybe staple it or something to hold it, and then the glue will do the rest. So, but I'm gonna keep at it, and hopefully we can make this thing look nice. Alright, I got the Bondo done. I've started sanding on it. Throw my mask on and finish sanding this. Get it flat, then it'll be ready for another coat of Bondo. And after that, it should have a smooth finish. So let's get to it. Alright, that took about 30 minutes of sanding. So there it is. It's smoother than it was. I've still got a lot of porous stuff to fill. To be honest though, I could probably wrap that in some leather or fake leather, call it a day, but I want to shape it a little bit better in some of the places, get some of the holes filled. It wouldn't matter if I used a backing on that fake leather to kind of make it puff up, make it a little bit soft. But where I'm just laying it on flat, I definitely want to fill the holes in best I can. So I will do one more layer of Bondo, get all the stuff filled in, especially this foam that's exposed. Went away pretty quick when I hit it with the 60 grit. So get that filled in and hit it one more time, and then when the leather comes in we can glue it on. Okay, I'm also going to paint this toolbox in this video. This thing has sat behind the shop for a very long time, but it's in pretty good shape. I vacuumed it out earlier. I've got the tray that goes in it and all that. Not going to worry about the inside, just going to paint the outside. It used to be white, so I'm going to do an off-white color to kind of make it a little bit more matched to the patina of the truck. So should look good when I'm done. It's a satin color, so see how that turns out. I've been bondoing this. I'm gonna get the toolbox sanded down real quick, then move on to the dash and get it sanded down. Get all the sanding out of the way quickly as I can, and then we'll get on to paint. Alright, there it is. I'm done sanding. It's not perfect, and it doesn't need to be because I'm covering it in leather. So that should be good enough, wide enough to not look weird. Looks like I may have missed a spot there. I'll get that real quick, and we'll move on to painting the toolbox. Alright, gonna paint the toolbox. First I'm gonna air hose it off, then mineral spirits, and then we'll spray it down with spray paint. Alright, I'm back with some different paint. Krylon it's not worth nothing. It was spraying a pattern that was about the size of a penny, and then if you got too much it would run instantly. No forgiveness. So we're going to try Rust-Oleum. I've had good luck out of Rust-Oleum, so see. It says indoor outdoor. See how it holds up. It's pretty close to the same color too, so hopefully it'll work out. Alright, there it is. Looks pretty good. Nice even coat. I'm going to put this side to the back of the truck because I think it turned out better. The other side's got more runs. Looks like a topographical map from all the paint that flicked off before, but that's okay. It's not perfect, but it will look really good from about 20 foot away. So next thing I'm going to do for this toolbox is get some shocks to go in it, or lift supports or whatever they call them, so the lids stay up. It did have bars made of spring steel, basically just springs I guess, and they're weak, so the doors do not stay up but like a couple inches with them in there. So I'll get some proper ones. I'm going to try and get some lock cylinders to put in this thing, and that should make it complete. And I've got a little more paint in case I need to touch up anything. I think I probably am. Look into those handles. So that's painted, so we'll move on to getting this dash done. Alright, I got my leather here. I just quickly glued the center. That way I can go around and cut it. And there's the dash, you can see. Yeah, I just glued the center real quick. and we're using Loctite spray adhesive, so hopefully this works out good. I'm gonna take it outside because I don't want to glue the table, but first I got to get that leather down to a manageable size. So alrighty, just got done gluing the dash back together. So got the leather glued on there, a couple wrinkles, but you can't see it from the other side. These corners are really difficult to do, and I couldn't figure out how to do them. So what I ended up with is just these folds. I think it'll look pretty good. Most of the wrinkles will be hidden. Big wrinkle right there, but it's all in that corner. Not much I could do about it. Then this side turned out pretty decent. I mean, there's less wrinkles in it. But yeah, that's the dash. I'll show you what it looks like installed. Alright, there it is. It's not bad. It's not perfect. A lot better than a cracked dash though. That's for sure. This corner is a little bit rough. I don't like how it's not all the way to the end, but that's how it was. A little bit of wrinkles there and stuff, but it's the way they made them. So, well, not really the way they made them, but that's the way I made it. It was easy. I mean, but there it is. Looks good from right here. So sure as heck beats cracked the dash. The only thing I got left is to make holes for the vents, but I'm not going to be needing defrost because it's not cold yet. So when it starts getting cold outside, I will get around to doing that. But for now, there it is. It's a pretty good looking dash. Alright, quick update here. Toolbox is done. Got these on Amazon, 15-inch, 45-pound. They work pretty decent. I use self-tappers to hold them, and I cut the self-tappers down. I'll touch up the paint on the back side there. And I've also got my new key switch in. So, or my lock, I guess you'd call it. It's just works like factory, so works pretty good. I gotta tighten the nut down yet, but yeah, that worked out good. All I had to do to get the right lock is measure the bore diameter or whatever of the hole. So I had the right size cylinder, and then I also had to measure the depth I needed, because the depth's important to get that swing arm to go up against the back of the latch. So just measured that, ordered the right one, and 15-inch 45-pound shocks. They work good. And when you open it, lift it a little bit, comes right up. So that turned out pretty good. That'll be it for this video probably. I will see you guys next time. I'm not sure what we're going to work on yet. It may be a while before I post another one because I'm going on power tour, and I'll make sure to record all of that. So that's like 2 weeks away now, or 2 or 3. So we'll see how that goes. I'll make sure to record as much as possible. But that's it for now. We'll see y'all later.